3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Hello! Oh my god, wait. Discord's being a pain in the ass. Okay, now you're good. Okay.
Well, hi there.
Greetings, everybody.
Let's go. Thank you for inviting me on, Ryzar.
Thank you for coming over. It's been a while. And by a while, I mean, not counting, because the last one we did, I believe, was the ASMR. And that's, I'd say, more of a jolly good time for both the Ryzars and the Netherlings, more so than like a nice time for us to chit-chat. But yeah, thank you for making time a day before my birthday to, just have a nice little chill chit chat. How have you been, good sir? Also, chat, please do let me know if Zanny's microphone is a-okay. Does he sound good? I mean, he always sounds good, but
Yeah, how do I sound? What's the vibe? Do I sound good? No, I've been really good. I look a little different since last you saw me.
Indeed.
Blow up. Like, this is actually my first little collab in 2.0, I believe.
Aww.
So you get your hands on me first, fortunately. So yeah. First of all, total change of look, which is wonderful. Love the change. It's kind of fantastic. I actually adore it. So that's just wonderful to start off with. On top of that as well, I guess I just sort of really vibe with the whole new look. I've been going really hard on streams lately. I've been streaming later and longer, and I've started doing Zomboid for 10 hours at a time.
I noticed. You've been on the grind.
The Zomboid grind has been very real.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you guys noticed that too. I thought it was just me. I thought I was hallucinating.
The Netherling rolled away. The Netherling wasn't sat properly on my shoulder. It rolled away. Don't worry. There's still the one over here.
Yep, yeah, there's still one on your shoulder. You know what? Now I feel bad. I feel like I should have a Ryzar on me. Do you have a Netherling?
Oh, I always try and keep at least one Netherling on me at any given time.
That's cute.
I went through. It's a rule. I actually I know it sounds silly, but the Netherlings. Okay. I've told you this story before. This isn't even stream gas, but there was that point where I was thinking about maybe not sticking with FSP for the foreseeable future, kind of early on, and the Netherlings ended up sort of coming together, and they gave me a lot of love, just kind of without prompting or without any of that, and just really organically, and that kind of changed the entire course of things, and ever since then, it's not really been Xander Netherbrand of First Stage Productions EN. It's been Xander Netherbrand of Club Netherbrand, owned by the Netherlings. You
right.
know, I'm more of the Netherlings than I am FSPs. Despite what the branding says.
I feel that. Oh god. Oh, speaking of which, just in case we have any new folks dropping in case you're wondering who these two lovely gentlemen are, I believe some introductions are in order, good sir. All right.
Oh, yes.
All right, I'll start off with myself.
Yeah, you go. It's your channel. You do it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Feel free to get settled. Feel free to chill with us today. My name is Ryzar Blazenfang, one heck of a Dinoboi from First Stage Production, Ian's second generation, Ravenous. And with me, would you kindly grace us with your introduction?
My name is Xander Netherbrand of First Stage Productions, EN, your Incubus host of Club Netherbrand, and hopefully your new favorite little devil on your shoulder. But I'm here with Ryzar, who's invited me into his lovely home to spend a little bit of time with him. Some of you might notice that I look a little different from last time you saw me. That's because of the fact that I've had a little bit of a 2.0 going on since then. And I promise, it's all the better and all the more devilish. And that is something I can attest to.
Oh, okay. Damn. Yeah, he has more gizmos and gadgets going on now, chat. From the last time we saw him. It's crazy though.
There's a lot more. There's a lot more. Do you want to see? Do you want to see?
What am I in for? Well, okay.
I don't know. It's a little hot in here, isn't it?
Oh, Oh goodness.
Just a little bit hot in here, right? Right? You know. Um,
Oh
I think.
shoot.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That
I don't know. I don't know.
waste.
Maybe it's a little bit beyond that as well. Maybe I need to
Oh
drop
God. Okay.
something else there, buddy. You know, maybe I need to drop a little extra.
Did you
You
build
know,
muscle?
I did. I got a little broader. Thank you for noticing.
Yeah, you have the Dorito shape going on now.
Yeah, maybe I'll drop some of these as well. You know, I feel like these are a little extra. You know.
Oh God!
Yeah.
When you said drop these, I thought you were building up to remove your shirt or something.
No, that's only you. That's only you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no. Let me get that back on. Let me get myself back together. All right. Although I do have some matching glasses now with you.
Oh, wait a minute. All right.
Yeah. You like them?
I do. Those are really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I love that you went for that particular shape of glasses. Like those look really sexy.
Thank you. I thought they framed my face rather well. Honestly, I didn't even ask for them. My mama just threw them in, which is really nice.
Oh shit. Okay, mama.
Yeah.
Mama knows best, I suppose.
I suppose so.
This is kind of fun though. Okay, chat, just to like let you guys in on this. The last time we've had a ZATSU like this, you know, where we just sit together and chit chat, was when we were in the Baruda together. That's been
it
quite a while
was.
ago. Yes.
That was 6 months ago?
Was it? Almost 6
Because
months
it was
ago.
November.
Yeah. Almost 6 months.
Yeah, it was November. It's May now.
Yeah. Oh man.
It was 6 months ago.
Oh.
Oh goodness.
Oh goodness. Oh wait, someone's asking about the merch link. I got you.
You mean your Ryzar Blazenfang birthday merch?
Indeed. Pre-orders opening tomorrow.
And what did you get as your custom merch item for your birthday? Considering that we're allowed to have a say in one custom merch item that's created.
Indeed. So I'm glad you asked.
Mm-hmm.
As someone that likes to wander, I do in a bit, you know, you got to be a bit more fashionable out there in the world. So I decided and plus you did the Daki this year, so you know, we can only have so much sexiness in 1 year, I feel. I decided to go for the very cutesy, more demure route this year and go for a lovely leather pouch.
Oh, leather.
Yeah, leather. We ain't going for the plasticky stuff. No, we're going for a bit more of the fancy stuff here with some nice juicy leather.
Lovely. And is that I see in chat, the pouch is 15.2 centimeters by 9 centimeters by 6 centimeters. So it fits just about 2 papes?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, damn, look at you. Okay, math. I'm like, damn. he knows his measurements. Good Lord.
I'm lifting that from chat. That's not me. I'm lifting that from chat.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the? Where did these measurements suddenly come from? How do you know that?
You know, I wish I could pull that off, but unfortunately, chat is just more refined than I am with this. Although, if you are looking at merch, there's also Xander Netherbrand 2.0 merch available.
There we go.
So if you're into all this, there's a 2.0 voice pack and a 2.0 like thing. I don't know. There's a standee, I think, maybe, or like something. I don't know. FSP tell me to do that. They tell me to say that. Either way, get the Ryzar thing, get the Xander thing, and then make them kiss.
Yeah, you can get them as a nice little pair that sits on your table. That'd be cute. That'd be very cute, actually. And might I just say, I'm looking at us on screen right now. We actually look pretty good. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, your original outfit was pretty smexy, but this aesthetic, for some reason, like, really hits hard. Like, the tandem.
Yeah, no, I love this like change up. It's so good. Like the change with like the aesthetic with us next to each other as well. With the glasses, not even gonna lie, this reminds me of like Yakuza, the game.
Oh,
With the
yes.
glasses, with like that. You see where like I've got like the little business suit, you've got the open thing. I feel like you're about to like pull off your jacket and show one of those giant like tattoos across your back, Very
I see the
insecure,
vision.
right? It's very Kazuma Kiryu.
Oh my goodness. Oh wait, you know what?
Mhm.
I let me wait. I have like the perfect BGM for this moment. Let me.
Ooh.
Where did I put it?
Oh,
Damn.
I don't know. We're hitting some blaze loss. You're right. Oh my goodness. No, it's so good though. I love the new fit. There's so much more I can like do with it now. I can like change up different aspects of it. I can sort of like have things on, have things off. I can enjoy lots of different options. I can, like do lots of stuff. And that's something I've always wanted. And alongside that as well, like I have to admit, one of the reasons I wanted so much on my 2.0 alongside that was you. Like the thing is, you came out of the gate swinging with so much cool stuff. All of Gen 2 did, but it was just really impressive just to see what everyone was coming in with, and how much FSP as like a company had grown for how much they were willing to invest in their new talent, and getting to see like that, it kind of gave me like a rough idea in my mind of what I should expect from that point onwards.
Right,
And it
right.
could be like, because it's like I finally get to see, hey, so this is like the company after we're out of, they're going to fold us as a tax dodge territory. So, so getting that little like change up, it let me know like, hey, I can expect this cool shit. I can have like cool stuff and nice things. And also we both kind of have like really cute matching hair now, which is really nice.
We
It's like
do.
look
It's
at
flipped
that.
the other
Like,
way.
it's literally like it's flipped the other way. You've got like a cute little braid. I've got like the cute little like little kind of half ponytail on one side. It's so adorable.
Damn. I'm honestly so happy about the aesthetic of your 2.0. It is pretty damn hot. Like this fashion. Like, oof.
Thank you. Also, like while I'm here, total side note, but also feel free, super duper free to respond to like supers and stuff like that while I'm here.
Oh yeah, totally.
I'm not going to hold you back from your Ryzors. Go fucking get them. Go get your little Ryzors. Okay. Tackle Cupcake if they do something adorable.
Of course. No, I was just making sure I had some stuff sorted out last minute here on the stream, because I could be
wonderful. Listen, I just wanted to be the guy that says it, so that like then it doesn't turn into, oh, who's gonna say it first? Oh, who's gonna be the one? Oh no, which one of us is gonna be the top? Like whatever, Like,
Gotcha. All right, then. Thank you. That's very considerate of you.
Exactly. Listen, we can only sit there and go, who does this for so long?
That's true. All right, then. Yeah, you know what? I'll get to some of these first then. Thank you.
My turn of phrase got worse.
Yeah, I know. Does it come with the territory of having a new outfit?
I don't know. I think I've steadily got worse since like the new year. I think I've just progressively gotten more and more unhinged and like uncensored with how I speak.
Oh yeah. No, don't get me wrong. I noticed the past few raids I've had into you. I've totally noticed.
Okay, we'll tackle those later. Go talk to Cupcake. I'm gonna go fucking hide.
Go for it. Okay. Let's see. Let's check out some of these notifications, chat, shall we? Starting off with, whoa, wait a minute. We started off with an Aka for this stream. Thank you so much, as Zanny likes to call them, the Aka Chakas from Nana Spectrum. Happy birthday to you, Rise. In the little time I spent here with you in Ryzors, it's only been happy and chaotic good vibes. Thank you for always putting a smile on our faces. I hope that even for just a minute, that these words would put a smile on your face. Are you kidding? You always put a smile on this Dinoboi's face, Nana. That's so sweet of you. What the heck? What a great way to start this morning, because I've only slept for like, what, 5 hours, I believe, chat? So, You guys, absolutely. You know, just the fact that you guys are here at an hour I don't normally stream, it means the world to me, Cupcake. So thank you. Thank you, Nana. Thank you so much. An Aka to start off the birthday weekend. What a thank you, Cupcake. Thank you. I'm speechless. I'm honestly speechless. Next up, we have, Tao Doan, who has been active again recently in our chats. It's so nice to see you, Tao. Come on, as they say in Vietnam. Come on. Thank you so much, Tao Doan, for the pumpkin Ryzupa. We also have, Spades. Thank you for being part of the Blazing Gang. Yeah, there we go. Memberships are open, chats. If you guys want to get your hands on those cute little emotes. Ooh. I also have a surprise for you guys. For everyone that's part of the Blazing Gang, tomorrow you will be getting a surprise. Yeah, just because it's my birthday doesn't mean you guys are the only ones that's going to be spoiling someone in this house, all right? I'm going to be spoiling you guys with something tomorrow, particularly for those in the Blazing Gang. So make sure you have those memberships up. I think you're really going to like the present I have for you. Vanya, our dearest Vanya, thank you for one recruitment into the Blazing Gang along with Snowtaku. Double recruitments from these two lovely folks. Thank you. And let's see. And there we go, Gui, our lovely Gui. Good morning. Thank you for the pumpkin Ryzupa. Thank you. Hey, Gui. Wait. Let's see, what's the text here? There's a message here. Happy birthday, Dinoboi. I can't get the physical merch. I cry. So have this donation instead. Eat well and have fun. Aw, Gui. No worries, Cupcake. Don't worry about it. But, the pumpkin Ryzupa, such a sweetheart. Thank you. And hope you're having a lovely day, Cupcake. Diana! Thank you so... What the... Diana with the 10 recruitments into the Blazing Gang? Wait, are you the same? Wait a minute.
Huh?
Diana. No, sorry. I remember... Maybe I might be confusing you with another Diana, because I remember there was like another Diana that was part of the art community. In which case, thank you so much, Diana. Thank you for the 10 recruitments. I don't know. I get I don't know, there's certain names that become memorable to me. So like whenever I see, pretty sure I'm a different one. Gotcha. Well, you know what? Diana is a name that brings lovely vibes to this Dinoboi. One of my favorite League of Legends champions is actually named that character. So yeah. Thank you, Diana. Such a generous. Wait. You guys. What is going on here? 10 recruitments from Diana. Thank you again, Diana, by the way. Thank you so much. That's very, very sweet of you. And Gui, thank you so much as well for the 5 recruitments. Thank you. We're recruiting a lot of new Ryzars into the Blazing Gang. Let's go. Thank you, sweethearts. No, sweetie Dino, no, you're the sweetheart here. Let's be real. You're the absolute sweetheart here. 10 recruitments. Nah, you're the real sweetie here, Cupcake. Thank you. And thank you as well, Gui. You too. Always such a sweetheart. All right. Thank you, Mr. Netherbrand. Thank you for your patience.
All good. Feel free to dote on the Ryzars whenever.
Of course. I did learn from you, I feel. With how well you take care of your Netherlings.
It's true. What can I say? I like spoiling them. They deserve it.
All right, I'm gonna take a moment to give credit where credit is due here. Okay, chat. I'm gonna let you in on a little something. Snowtaku, by the way, thank you for the 1 recruitment. Thank you. Also, in case you guys get sniped by anyone that's been gifting the recruitments, feel free to say thank you in chat. You're totally fine. Don't worry. You're not derailing chat in any way. You always are welcome to send your thanks over in chat. That's completely fine. We love it when our Ryzars are nice and chill and happy with each other. So, I'm gonna be real, chat. This birthday week has been crazy to play. Oh, God. So, there were a few things that I wanted to do for the birthday week, but unfortunately, it happens. Sometimes things don't go quite according to plan, and as a result, I was crashing out a bit earlier this week. Like, oh no, so many things I want to do, so many things for the birthday, but we don't have enough time. Or there's just things that don't go quite right. And I was like crashing out so hard, and then Mr. Zanny here helped help prevented me from further crashing out. So
the planning thing. No, that's fine. No, okay. So like there's sometimes like a little bit of so like the Netherlings know sometimes when it comes to like planning stuff, you got to just have everything like put out in front of you by someone and said, this is what you're focusing on, this is what you need to not focus on, this is what's important, this is high priority, this is low priority. Like that was it. Like literally you did all of the work from there. I literally was just like, this is what you plan. There. You know?
right.
It was just giving you like a little shove with like, listen, these are the pieces you've got. How do you put them together? You know?
Yeah, but you know, sometimes that's all people need, you know, and that absolutely helps a lot. Like sometimes you just really need someone to nudge you in the right direction. And
well, you did that for me a long time ago. Like not to, you know, like, but there was a very long time ago where I needed help. And it was when I needed help quite a lot. And Ryzar like went out of his way to take time to speak with me. And it was back a long time ago when the two of us first met. And it was a time where like I did need fucking help. And Ryzar, fucking accent.
You're fine.
My accent makes me to say Ryzar, but I want to. But like, what? Why are you America coded? Stop it.
If no, I say go with Ryzar. It makes me feel fancy and dainty. Go on ahead.
Ryzar took the time to help me out quite a lot, and he taught me through some stuff that was going on, and honestly it's what helped me become the incubus that I am. So the fact that I get to go, well, surprise, and like get to be able to help Ryzar now that he's like, you know, doing his thing and vibing the fuck out there's a real treat to me. And it means that, you know, I feel like it's a team, you know, it does feel like a team effort, you know, like as much as we go away and like do our own things, it does feel like when we come together to do stuff, it's like, okay, we've got each other's back 100%.
No, like totally agree. Like I was telling the Ryzars the other day how like we just have that type of friendship and dynamic where you know, we know we fully support each other, we do our own thing, like we're not like and I feel like we're two very independent people. Like we're very independent in what we do, and we function best, we shine best, we work at our best when we're just able to fully do our own thing without any like form of restraint or, you know, just being able to focus on ourselves. But at the same time, like we allow ourselves to do that, but when we do have our moments where we come together, it's like I can't think of a VC that we've been in that has gone for at least a minimum an hour. Like it's always beyond an hour at the very least.
It's always like an hour or three. Like the thing is though, when together, it's like, oh, let's hit this plan. Let's do this thing, right? Okay, cool. All right, what do you need help? Because like we work perfectly separately. You know, everyone knows. But, like I'm fine going off on my own and doing my own thing. Like that's just the way I am, right? I like it that way. And Ryzar's just someone who, like, when I get with, it's like, okay, this is someone who I, like, can work with and can trust to do his own thing, but also can, like, collaborate really easily with me. And it's like, we don't have to speak to know what the other person's gonna fucking do.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's like, okay, like 90% of the time he just does what I would do. And it's like, okay, cool, perfect, done, easy.
Yeah.
Like that's the best way to fucking sum it up. Like, okay, done, easy. Like, no, didn't have to think. Ryzar did it for me.
That's crazy. No, that's true though. Like, so, like sometimes we just like message each other, "Hey, are you free for this?" And like, yeah, okay, sure. Let me slide that in our schedule.
Yeah, no. Speaking of, I got to message you about a thing.
Oh.
Speaking of, I'm going to ask you now because there's an audience.
Okay.
And now you have to be put under pressure to agree.
Okay. Where are you going with this?
You want to do Zomboid with me at the end of the month?
Oh my god. Honestly,
there is a guest list.
Oh, there's a guest. Okay.
There's a guest list.
Oh, there's a guest list. Okay, like list.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. I was expecting you to ask me like since last like March. I feel because we talked about this before. No, like in a VC about you wanting to do Project Zomboid.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was my first one with Niji. That was then, and like I was like, okay, but no, I was like, I need like, because I got like the Zomboid thing going, and I did that the first time, right? Because I needed something to get my intercorporate server off the ground.
Right.
And now I've got like, I'll send you the whole thing, but like I got some stuff, and I can be like, hey, like,
yeah,
it's good. I've got a few friends.
You're gonna take my Zomboid virginity because I've been holding off from playing that game.
Are you really?
Yeah.
You're a Zomboid virgin?
Yeah. I mean, technically, I did a test run with one of the Dark Overlords, and I think Malim was the other one, and maybe Nix, but that was like for a few minutes, just to make sure the server was working at the time, because this was when the server was freshly created. But as far as like properly playing it,
you were right. You weren't in the FSP collab.
Yeah, I was not. That was the first collab where I'm like, I can't these out. Okay, chat. So if you're wondering why I haven't been in some of the FSP collabs lately, it's because sleep has been becoming very important to me. Not just in terms of like, it's not a thing where I'm like, oh, I need my sleep. Like, it's not me being a diva or anything. It's just more of, it's for health as well. Like if I don't get proper sleep, it kind of affects me for not just the rest of the day after, but it could take like sometimes more than a week for me to recover from not getting sleep at the proper hour. I will join every now and then, but yeah, that was like that collab was one of the first where I'm like, yeah, I need to start looking after myself a bit. But yeah, anyway, go on.
Oh no, I was invested in that.
Oh,
you need to sleep. Look at you needing to sleep. I don't sleep.
That's crazy.
I don't sleep.
You're a madman.
I just rock up. I'm just like, yeah.
Oh, it's so funny you mentioned that, because the last stream, I think I was like I was talking about you to the Ryzars, like maybe like within less than 7 days, within the past 7 days, I was talking about you.
Past week or so, yeah.
And I was like telling him how like our very first call together was like,
oh,
remember that? I think that was like 6-7 hours, and I
know this story.
Yeah.
Okay, we stayed on call for. This was Ryzar and I first time talking.
Yeah, first time by the way.
This was the first time we ever spoke. Okay,
unplanned,
the first time
too.
Ryzar and I ever just like hopped in a VC together, right? And I still remember this down to the fucking detail, right? We went on Final Fantasy 14 because you were meant to show me how to play Final Fantasy 14 because I just picked it up again, right? And we sat down in fucking Limsa Laminza by the fucking fountain, right? And then we were like, oh, let's chat for a little bit before we go do questing. We sat there for 7 fucking hours all the way through the night for me, from like midnight to 7 a.m. Just the two of us sitting there talking in Limsa Laminza for 7 hours straight, not moving. We didn't do a single fucking quest. We literally sat there, no questing. We sat there, no fucking words, just there chatting for 7 hours straight.
Damn, they probably thought we were fucking or something.
Right.
They're like, oh, these two are ERPing in the middle of limbs. So these crazies.
Go to the Balmung quicksand if you want to do that.
Don't do it in the
Bunny Boy
middle.
Hutch House.
Right.
That was where I discovered the Bunny Boy Hutch House.
Oh my god! Actually.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good times. Yeah, that's a core memory right there. I don't know. Sometimes, yeah.
Because we were walking around. I think it was like we were walking around Balmung and the quicksand, and like some random fucking bunny was on the corner, like saying about how there was the bunny. Come to the Bunny Boy Hutch House for like your bunny boy dancers and ERPers. And if you want to join us, there are openings for the Bunny Boys too.
Oh man, that could have been you.
That could have been me. I could have been a bunny boy. Not even gonna lie though, that's a quick way to make Gil in Final Fantasy.
It do be. It really do be.
I feel like I'd make such a good Final Fantasy bunny boy ho though.
You would, and technically you can be a host as well. You know, it's not just gonna be limited Club Netherbrand. Like, I don't know. You decide like maybe I could use a little extra on the side and moonlight as a bun boy.
I am already a bun boy in Final Fantasy 14. Where we're engaged.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, I could just be like, hey, hi there, hi, welcome to the Bunny Boy Hutch House. I'm your host Xander. Please be gentle with me at first.
Oh my god.
Just at first.
Just at first. Oh god. Oh no. I remember. Oof. Yeah, you know what? One day we're gonna, you know, we're still yet to get married in Final Fantasy 14 for our honeymoon. We're just gonna go on a trip to the quicksands. That's gonna be our honeymoon.
Right. Literally, we'll get married and then immediately take a Passport Bros holiday to the quicksands.
Oh god, we're in our touristy attire and everything, you know, with the floral shirts and then we just arrive at the quicksands, everybody in their like skimpy outfits, like, yeah, you know what, this is a vacation, this is a honeymoon that's like most appropriate for us.
No, it's perfect. Oh goodness, no, it's so I still can't believe it's been like a full year since the two of us, you know, like since, well, not even the full year since it's been a full year since I debuted, over a full year, and it's been like a full 6 months since you've like arrived, since you were birthed.
Yes, and yet we've known each other for like how long again?
Too long.
Yeah, too long, way too long.
way too fucking long. Eons, centuries, millennia. The Jurassic, Neolithic, Intrepid. I don't even know. Like we've been together for a long bloody time, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
it's been a heckin' while.
Somebody said in chat there's a fic about that actually. Wait, what's okay when you say there's a fic about that, what specifically are you referring to? Are you talking about
our wedding night?
Oh, our wedding night. Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Gotcha.
Sorry,
oh wait, how do you know about that?
What do you mean?
Zanny?
What do you mean?
Huh.
What are you talking about?
No. I'm
no. What? What?
No, I'm just.
No, I was just reading context clues in the situation. I was just. This was just context clues.
I see. No, I love that.
No,
for you.
no. It was the given like situation. Between the chat and you, there was very clearly it was the implication.
No,
it was that.
No, don't get me wrong. I'm happy for you. I think it's great that you're keeping up to date.
Okay, but you guys know I have an AO3, right?
Like actual account, like personal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Like I have an actual AO3 account. It exists. It's there. Of course I have one. Like, I'll even log into it right now.
Is there any published literature on said account that people might not be realizing is your work?
I have no published literature on the account I'm currently using.
Okay, I see. Didn't he say he has 3 AO3 accounts? You have 3?
Yeah, that's the one I'm currently using. Like there's a sometimes you lose accounts and sometimes you get throwaways.
Okay.
And you know,
Oh God, are you one of those people that forgets their password when they?
Yes.
All right.
If there's not a password reset button and it's not really, really easy, I will forget, and I don't even remember my own, like, remember things names. My company phone's password is still set to 123456.
Okay, you know what? Same. Because
like for real, right? Like, I'm not crazy for saying that. Like,
no.
1, 2, 3. Like, I don't want to remember 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, I've literally used the same password for everything since I was in school. Like, with numbers, anything is like numbers to punch in. Ever since I was like a demon child and I needed like a punch in numbers for a thing, I literally have like the same number that my school assigned me when I was a child.
That's diabolical.
Literally, because like when you get sent to reform school as a kid, because if you're bad, you get sent to reform school.
Went to reform school?
Did you not know that about me?
No, I did not.
Oh, I got sent to reform school. Don't think about it. But like when I was, don't think about it. I didn't know you didn't know this about me.
No, I didn't.
So like when you get sent to reform school, you get given a number while you're there, you know. And I had my Jean Valjean arc, and I was like, "Fuck it," it's easy to remember, so I just slapped that number on everything for like my number password.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What is? Oh no.
No, you know what? Okay, you know what? Nah. Actually, now that I think about it, I kind of did that for a few years as well. Because, yeah, my college, like, we're assigned, like, student numbers, right, for the university I went
I thought you were going to say you got put into reform school.
No, I was I don't know. I'm this weird situation where I was kind of a good boy in school, but eventually I became rebellious later down the line. Yeah. And yeah, no, like, and my student number back in the day was like exactly 6 digits, so that's why I ended up using it for everything at one point, like for like phone login, for bank account pin. Not anymore, not anymore, but yeah. Yeah, those were the days.
No, that makes sense. It's a thing.
It is. You know, like there's only so many things you can remember in life, and people know me for having like the worst memory of all time, like extreme goldfish memories. So, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time to be memorizing random digits.
Who remembers stuff? Who remembers stuff? Remembering stuff is like so hard.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying,
Exactly. It's an interesting one.
Yeah. Oh. I really hope we get someone back to the Baruda soon, because we need to. We've never. Now that I think about it, we've never had the chance to like get that. I mean, we've gotten. Wait, no. Yeah, no. Okay, so.
Wait,
we've had our little.
Where are you going? You're gonna get there.
Yeah. No, we've had our one-on-ones in the Baruda, right? We've had our one-on-ones. Like, we've had our one-on-one over coffee. We've had our one-on-one over burgers. We've had our one-on-one where you brought me to your place.
Yeah, that was true.
Yeah. Like
yeah.
We were like with one of the dark overlords at the time, and then the moment they parted ways, like,
oh my days. Okay, so like, I've told the story before of how the Dark Overlords said I needed to have an escort everywhere, like whenever I went to and from like the studio.
Yeah.
And I needed to have someone with me constantly because they thought I'd get kidnapped. and like literally their job was like to walk me to my door and then be like, okay, good night. And Ryzar walked with me because it was like, oh yeah, Ryzar's just gonna come by mine, we're gonna have like a drink, and then Ryzar's gonna go home. That's what we said, and we literally got escorted to my door, went in, and then just immediately like waited, and then turned around and went back out to hit the town.
Yeah, that feels like such a rebellious teenager thing.
Like, okay, let's go. Walk it. Well, we're here now. Ryzar's just gonna get a drink with me in the home, and then well, he's gonna go. Yeah, Ryzar can find his own way. They trusted you. Like they were just like, oh yeah, Ryzar's fine. Like because like it wasn't far to like, because they had you staying in the hotel and it wasn't crazy far. And like, but like I don't know. So yeah, no, immediately just like in and then okay, we're going back out. Let's go.
Oh man, and we were out for quite a bit. If I'm like, this was a night we got burgers, right? And
yeah, we got beer and burgers.
Yeah, and we took a while to find a place, but not necessarily in a bad way. Because see, that's the thing, Chad. Like, this is one of the things I appreciate about you, by the way. Like, because I'm a walker, right? I like wandering. I like just, especially if it's like nice, cool weather. Like I just like to bask in the ambiance of the environment I'm in. So like, I like you're one of those people as well. Like you didn't mind like walking, getting lost with me for a little bit, trying to find a place to eat. No, because it wasn't necessarily we got lost, right? We were just kind of YOLOing it, and then we started realizing how the food options in the area we were walking were kind of limited, like more limited than usual.
Oh, they were like super limited, even for like, okay, so even then, right? Like I was like, okay, even for Japan, because Japan could be like a little limited depending on like your district, especially like Tokyo. Because like, it can be like, oh, you can have like ramen, or you can have yakiniku, or you can have ramen, or you can have ramen, like some places will literally just be like entire streets or like an entire area for like 20-minute walk in all directions of just like ramen places, and no, we just did not find anything.
No. Like I think we were like at one point I was looking at Google Maps trying to find this Italian place on the radar, and then for some
Italian
reason,
food.
Yeah, have some nice pasta, maybe some wine to go with it, but we couldn't find the place for some reason. It was either for some reason my navigation skills just weren't it that day, or I think it's the like latter though, which is the place might not have been open anymore, and then the map wasn't updated because like we were looking through the proper streets. No, actually no, that's a lie. That was the day my GPS was acting weird, and we were probably ending up in like,
oh yeah, didn't we walk past like one place like 15 times?
Yes, exactly.
And like there was no, okay, I kid you not, there was like the chat. It said there was an Italian place like through in like a little hole in the wall. We walked by like someone's house or like someone's apartment, like the door to some fucker's apartment, like 5 times. We walked by. We were like, okay, there, and we were like, is it this door? Is this the Italian place? Is this it? And like it got to the point of us actually like going up to the door and seeing like this is just a set of stairs to an apartment. It must have been closed and like the maps hadn't been updated. But like we were about ready to break into some random person's apartment and be like, where is the fettuccine Alfredo, bitch? Give us the fettuccine Alfredo. Where's the pasta?
And dude, I was fucking hungry at that point, man. I was like, oh god, like we were passing some convenies, but I didn't want because that was like my first night as well. That was my first night arriving. I didn't want my first night's meal to be like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love conveni food. Like especially when I'm on a budget, I thrive off of conveni food.
Oh yeah, but also like I'd been eating conveni as well for the last like couple of weeks because like I'd been living above a conveni while I was there, or like next to a conveni, and I was like, I wanted a proper dinner out because, like, heck, I wanted a proper meal with like my proper friend.
No, I completely agree. That's why I'm like, nah, I ain't settling for a conveni. And that's the thing about some of the establishments in the Baruta, right? Like, I don't blame us for thinking that the place might have been an apartment, because some restaurants are like that. Like, They would be in the most discreet building. You'd think it's residential, but the moment you climb the stairs, you suddenly find like this random cafe or random restaurant. It's like, oh, okay. So there's actually a place here. But no, someone was asking like, did you guys end up getting the pasta though? We didn't. We did not.
No, it wasn't real. It wasn't real. I'm sure the place wasn't real. Like, it must have been closed down and like not come back or something.
Yeah. Bruh, you know what's so funny though? Like, eventually we decided, you know what, we're gonna try to move on. I was looking at the map again and like, oh, you know what, maybe we'll get lucky finding this burger place. It was like, and then I remember even asking you, like, it's like maybe 15 to 20 minutes away if we try to walk it, and it's not even guaranteed it might be there. But are you willing to shoot our shot to just check it out, see if it actually exists so that we can finally eat? And thankfully, yeah, 20 minutes was lovely. You know, the whole time we were just conversing, chit-chatting about the most random things, like life in FSP, life outside it, whatever, just kind of wherever the conversation went, really. So, but we managed to find our way eventually.
Yeah, no, it was great vibes. Like, honestly, I had such a wonderful time.
Yeah, it was really nice. Oh, and those burgers weren't so bad. I think those are pretty good.
They were great. Oh my days, like they were great. I love those burgers.
Well, you know what? I think I mentioned this towards the end. Like, that's gonna be like our, like, if we really need to wolf down something and we're in that area again, at least, like, you know, we'll
be back there.
Yeah, that's gonna be like our little spot.
I want to like take you to like somewhere nice as well next time we go, because like the burger place was a nice little hole in the wall place, but I'd love to take you like somewhere for like a nice dinner, you know?
Yeah. No, totally.
Like, I don't know. I feel like that'd be really cozy, because obviously every time we turn up, the FSP get us all to like get together and do like a company dinner, you know, where it's like everyone and they sit. But like the thing is, Ryzar and I don't get to like sit together and talk.
Yeah, because it's usually by gen.
They segregate us by gen. They're like, have all of the Gen 2s over there and have all of the Gen 1s over there, and then the management will be on like a third table, and I'm like, can't we just all sit on like one big table? Can we not like get like one of the little rooms? Why do we have to be like separated? They literally like separate us like classes of school children, and I'm like, wait, I want us all to be together. Wait, where's my Ryzar? I need my Ryzar. Where is he?
Oh god. Oh man, I remember that so well. I think Malim even told this story before, and the vibe for each table is just so, like, it's very distinct. Like, you can tell which group is which just by listening in on like the chatter and the noise that's going on at each one. So man, you guys sounded like you were having a ball at your table. Like,
that's just Roscoe.
Oh, true.
He's just like that. That's just Roscoe. He's just loud like that.
Yeah, and I remember even Malim mentioning like how they even pointed out how you guys got in like the restaurant people had to like walk in our private room and be like, yeah, I don't know what was exactly said, but something about like disturbing the other people in the other room.
Oh, they had to ask us to keep it down.
Oh goodness me. Yeah, that was fun. That was still fun, but yeah, we weren't able to chit chat that. It's kind of funny though, like that very first meeting, we weren't really able to chat much too. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. Okay, like that first day, because you know we were seeing each other for the first time. When because like you. I already kind of knew what you looked like because of our, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But when I saw you, okay, like chat, like for real. When I saw Zanny in person, like I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Like, I think. Wait. What was like our very first interaction? Oh, okay. I remember now. The very first time we like finally saw each other in person. So this was at the like we were at the studio at the time.
Wasn't it?
No, this was the studio.
Oh, they just brought us straight to the studio. Oh.
Yeah, wait, am I remembering correctly?
I don't know. I don't even know. I just kind of vibe. I don't know. I just go from one thing to the next.
Wait, no, I'm misremembering. This was like, no, this was the second trip already. My bad. No. No, yeah. Well, it was breakfast. It was actually breakfast. Yeah. It was breakfast. Yeah, because in typical Zanny fashion, when we arrived in the evening, like we saw I think we saw Roscoe and Gail, and then we were wondering like where the rest of the boys are. No, I think Lucy and Cass I think Lucy and Cass might have gone down to say hello. Like, and then there's Mr. Zanny already retired in his room the night Ravanis arrives, and I'm like, you know what, that's very Zanny. But we do manage to see each other.
Yeah, it was like late. That was the thing. Oh, was it? Or did I already? Yeah, no, it was like late, right? And everyone
it was like 6 p.m.
Well, I'd already been drinking. So...
Okay, right. Actually, you were actually. No, wait, no, you're right. I remember you messaging me like, let me know when you arrive. Let's go out for drinks. But that never happened because between you already drink, because you already mentioned that. I think you mentioned like you couldn't wait. I already got a drink, and then there's me that's like dead ass tired. So yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, no. Checks out. Definitely checks out. I was just like, you know what? I don't want to. I just want to drink and vibe. I just want to drink and vibe. So I was like, I'd already had a few drinks, and I was like, I'm not gonna drag myself all the way downstairs to be like, oh, hi everyone. Hi, I'm Xander. Like, oh, I hope you're all welcome to the company. Welcome to FSB. The fuck is that gonna do? Like, the fuck is that gonna? I'm gonna see literally everyone at breakfast tomorrow. I'm gonna see everyone there. Okay, everyone's gonna be in a group chat. Everyone's been messaging back and forth in a group chat already, which I've already muted. And like, you know, it's like, okay, you know, I'll see them at breakfast. If it's vibes, then it's vibes. If it's not, it's not. Oh well, you know. So. I was like, fuck it. So I literally just like went to, I was literally like chilling out, woke up the next day, went to breakfast whenever the fuck I wanted to go to breakfast. And then I literally just waited. I didn't even wait. I was just like eating. If people filter in when breakfast is happening, then fine, good for me. If not, then oh well.
Yeah. I remember that though. Yeah. Oh God. And when we saw each other when I saw you at breakfast, and like this is like me seeing you for the first time. It was like it was like morning, and like, you know, just trying to wake up, and then you come in like, damn. Okay. No, actually, yeah. Because I think we were there earlier, and then you walk in because like you usually come in for breakfast like. I feel like you're wait, are you like one of the people that goes later for breakfast? Are you one of, because like sometimes
I usually go later for breakfast because if I go later, then like everyone else is already gone. And which like sounds bad when I say it like that, but like normally I'm like, well, you know, everyone else has already like filtered through and done their thing. You know, everyone's had their moment. It's been chill, good for them, you know, but it's also less busy, and I'm like, I can just get the food that I want, I can go back, I can do, you know, whatever.
Yeah. No, I get that. With most other people, I usually do that, to be honest. Like, I'm not gonna be waiting on anyone for, you know, I'm not gonna be waiting on anybody to grab breakfast most of the time. I mean, like, I feel like whenever I'm with the boys, it's that, like, that's one of the very rare exceptions. But for the most part, you know what, I get that. I feel that. I do that.
Right. And like at the same time as well, it's like that thing where when everyone's together, everyone wants to like grab breakfast together, and they're like, oh, well, you know, we'll go up together. And I'm like, I don't want to do the whole thing where we all take turns like sitting and like guarding the fucking chairs while we go up one by one. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna get my thing and go. So I just turn up and I just do whatever I want.
Right. Oh God. Before we continue that, just want to give a big quick shout out to first off to Aileron. Thank you so much. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you for 1 month with the Blazing Gang. Happy birthday, Kuya Ryzar. Sending palabok para sa inyo, Kuya Zani. Enjoy your day and much love to you, Kuya Dinoboi, and best wishes sa'yo. Okay, can I just before I continue this list, can I say real quick, I'm so happy that the Filipino community has warmed up to you, because those have been like my people for the many years I was living in the middle of like literal rice fields. So yeah, like the Filipinos love you, like they love you. Okay, goodness.
I don't. Go on. I don't know. Go on. I was gonna have something witty to say, but I didn't. So keep going.
Okay. Stormy, thank you for the 10 recruitments as well. Leo, that's a generous number. Thank you so much, Stormy. Thank you. Wow. Damn, you guys are damn. We be recruiting today. All right. Thank you for spreading the Dinoboi agenda, Stormy. Thank you, Ambassador Stormy. Kay as well. Kay, thank you for the 1 recruitment into the Blazing Gang. Let's go. We have a lot of recruiters today. Loving it. Orthan, thank you for the 1 month as part of the Blazing Gang. Hope the one heck of a Dinoboi has one heck of a birthday. Honestly, it's been a great week so far. It's been a really, really good week. Thank you, Orthan. And Mr. Johan, terima kasih for the cotton candy Raizupa. Thank you. Oh, look at the little doggy dancing. All right. But yes, breakfast. Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah. Like, for the most part, I was going with the boys. Especially like usually my usual suspect as far as going to breakfast was usually Altus, I believe. Yeah, for both the first and second trip. But yeah.
Okay, so like I barely got to hang with Altus the entire time I was there, right? So Altus and I literally like interacted twice, and it was because we had the same airport at the end, and we ended up just getting a beer and a sandwich while we were together at the airport.
Oh, you did? That's cute.
Yeah, we got a beer and a sandwich together at the airport. I don't even think we've mentioned it like ever on stream.
No.
The other person who I never saw was Malim, mainly because of the fact that he was attached to Roscoe, but also like he got a little bit shy whenever I'd like come around. And I was like, no. He got a little shy whenever I was around, and I'm like, no, it's okay, Malim. Like, I was like, I want to be like, come here, like, get in here. It's okay, it's okay. You're safe. Like
a scared little possum.
Like I was like, it's okay. So yeah, no, I've had to like message him afterwards. I actually messaged him the other night and be like, hey, listen, I know we didn't like see each other last time we were in Japan. Next time we're there, do you want to like do something together and like hang out, the two of us, because we've spoken a little bit since then. Would that be like okay? And he's like, yeah, I'd love to do something with you. And I'm like, good. So I'm getting dinner with him at some point as well.
Oh, that's nice. I appreciate that though, by the way. Like, not even necessarily just like with me particularly, but I can appreciate that in a person, because I feel like it's just, it's nice to hang as a group. It's fun whenever you get to do stuff as a group. But I feel like there's just like you really get to interact with a person more on a more intimate level, getting to know each other when it's just a one-on-one. So I can appreciate that type of thing that you do where, you just like pull someone to the side, not literal side, but you know what I mean? Like you just pull someone away from the group and just like, have that hangout for a while. I like that. I like when, it's just different getting to know someone when separate from a group,
Yeah, but I always prefer to do that because like the group is fine, but also I think it's a thing with like guys where when there's like a whole group of them, it's like there's usually like a little bit of bravado being flown around as well, and maybe everyone's being slightly more exaggerated versions of themselves, or perhaps trying to present themselves a little bit differently to perhaps how they might be in like a one-on-one situation. And like I just find it much easier when I kind of like am able to just gently sort of go, hey, and it lets me sort of figure out the contents of someone's character as well, a lot easier when it's that one-on-one, because I can just sort of speak to them. I can see, how they are, how they react, how they carry themselves in sort of that like setting when there's no one watching them, and
absolutely.
I find that that's kind of the way that I pick out people who I guess I want to like, keep touching base with and sort of keep close to me personally, you know,
Yeah.
because it's how I'm able to be like, okay, yeah, you know, and it lets me sort of like figure out more about the person as well, rather than it just being this like overarching constant like buzz back and forth of a group. Because I've never
Right.
been really like one for group stuff, because it's, whereas like, you know, being able to just like grab people and go like, hey, is a very different thing.
No, yeah, I totally feel that. I'm more of a less is more person myself when it comes to the crowds I hang out with. Like when it becomes like too many people, I just like. Well, this is not even exclusively to just hanging out in person. Like even in collabs, sometimes if there's just like too many people, I'm not even gonna bother like trying to try to stand out too much. I'm just gonna like chill, just stay in my lane for the most part. But no, yeah, like there's just something about being able to have time with a person where it's just like you get to know them, because like the attention doesn't go like all these different lanes when you're around different people, because that's kind of the thing, right? When you're like in a group, like you kind of have to like turn to one person, then the other, and then the other. Not just literally turning your head, but sometimes you just like jump from one person to another with a conversation as well. So it's just really nice to have those moments where you just hone in and laser in on that one person you're chilling with,
For sure.
Man, I'm honestly surprised we haven't gotten drinks yet.
I think it's because of the fact that like we always needed to be like sober a lot of the time in
That's
because they would always be like, oh, we have an early start tomorrow, oh, we have studio time tomorrow, oh, we have like, oh, we need to do this thing, I like, do you get what I mean? It's always like, they needed to sober the next day, and I'm like, I don't want to get totally blasted, believe it or not, I do actually drink responsibly. And unless FSP management are paying for it, in which case I want to do as much damage to the company as possible. But you weren't there to see me like go hardcore the first time.
Was this just like Avalon?
Yeah, it was our second trip to Japan.
Okay.
And it was when they took us to get like yakiniku, and the company were like, oh yeah, as a treat for like, doing this, we're taking, this is all on FSP, everything. I'm like, I was like, even drinks, even drinks, even those, and they're like, yeah, everything's on the company, and I'm like,
oh no,
fucking say less. So, like, literally, for comparison, they expected everyone to get 2 drinks, and they said, oh, everyone, get 2 drinks. If you need more, whatever, go for it, right? I slammed back 5 or 6 beers, and then 2 bottles of sake.
Oh
then,
my god, 2 bottles.
And then they were like, they just said they were going to cut me off because they were like, Xander, you've had enough. And I'm like, but don't I seem sober? And they're like, yes, you've drank this very well. You've drank a lot. And I'm like, we didn't anticipate like you doing this much on the dinner expense. And I'm like, you said everything though. I'm still fine. They're like, yeah, that's the problem. You seem too sober. And I'm like, tee-hee.
Oh goodness. How high is Annie's alcohol tolerance actually?
So I use math, okay, because there was meat there which like takes the edge off. So meat pretty much like nullifies the beers, right? So that doesn't count. Because there was like chicken and a beef and a bunch of food there. So meat like doesn't count for the beers. And then sake isn't real alcohol, it's rice wine, which is rice, which is pretty much just a carbohydrate. So as far as I'm concerned, I ate meat and ate some and then had some rice, Right. So if anything, I didn't really like drink anything. Boy math. Right.
The boy math is boy math indeed. Oh man. Oh.
So, but the thing was, I literally finished, and then I got up and I went back to my hotel room afterwards, and then I did like a 4-hour stream.
Oh god. What did you do for stream? ZATSU?
No, I played Moonlighter. Oh no, did I Zatsu? I might have Zatsu'd and then played Moonlighter. I might have done both.
Of course.
I don't know.
Was it scheduled or guerrilla?
Okay, so I think it was guerrilla. I think I have like a thing where if I'm only going to Japan for like a week and a half, I'll guerrilla while I'm there.
Right.
And I'll just treat it like, I'll set the time like a bit before. Maybe I'll make like a handful of thumbnails before I go, and just sort of like have them banged up. And if I feel like streaming in like an hour or 3, and I know I'm going to be there in like the room in an hour or 3, I literally just like throw one of those up, be like, hey, look, waiting room, gorilla. And usually people are like super responsive because they're like, oh shit, he's back,
Right.
Which is cool. I like that, and then usually if it's like longer, like when I was there for a month, for example, I tried really, really hard to stay consistent while I was there because I felt bad that I couldn't do my like evening time slot that I normally do because you know me, I do like I'm like fucking clockwork. 9 p.m. 6 nights a week, JST. I'm there. Boom, boom, boom. I'm there. No question. 9 p.m. 6 days a week. I'm there. But like, when I couldn't do my like evening slot for like the US people, and it had to be like just a second morning one.
Right.
I had no fucking clue who's watching streams at 2 p.m. JST. I have no idea. I don't know. Like, there are people who watch. Because like I thought that would be like that's like the middle of the night for like Americans, and that's like work time for JST, and like I know no one in fucking Europe watches streams, like, because that's like 9 a.m. for everyone back there. So I was like, who's? But no, apparently like it just worked. But still, I was like, I try and like switch to that schedule if I'm staying there for longer than like a week or 2.
Right. Wow, I'm actually surprised that worked out for you though. Like those hours specifically, like damn.
Yeah, no, I was surprised, but apparently there are existing people.
there is intelligent life out there at that hour.
Okay, when I say who watches streams in Europe at that hour, like it was literally like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. in Europe at that time, right? So like no one's watching streams at 8 a.m. in Europe, but like is there? It is there.
Oh man, I'm gonna be so real with you, like. The fact that I even have European viewers like sometimes blows my mind, but I don't know, like, and I'm not even necessarily talking about because of the time zone I stream at, but because there's such a rarity in like community sometimes. Well, unless like you stream at a very specific time that it works for like the European crowd, but for the most part it's like it's
Also, Chad is right. That is me forgetting that like EST people get up at 8 a.m. to watch my streams.
Oh yeah. Like literally morning coffee for them. Which is perfect because you do coffee talks technically at that hour.
Exactly. I love my little coffee dates. They're kind of perfect. I love the coffee dates. I actually started them. So way back when I first started, they were called morning coffee. And it was literally that I would just get my morning coffee with everyone, right? And it was cool. But then I realized more and more of the people who are watching me were watching me in times where it was like mid-afternoon or night for them.
Yeah.
And I was like, if like a quarter of the audience it's like the morning and a quarter it's midday and a quarter it's night, I should just like, this doesn't feel like morning coffee anymore, and that feels like a restrictive name for it now. It feels a bit reductive.
Yeah.
So then I just called it coffee date, and weirdly it became like the thing. It became the vibe.
It is your thing. It has become your thing indeed. I'm always amazed by people that can. It's very weird to me because some of the Ryzars say I'm a yapper, but I don't think I'm much of a yapper, only because I easily lose my train of thought because of my prehistoric age. But like in cases in certain cases for people like you, like I'm amazed by how, like, especially considering you do like your coffee dates every single week, like it amazes me how like you're able to like yap for hours and hours and, you know, not miss a single beat at all, you know?
I just sort of start going and then I don't shut up, you know? I just sort of jump from one thing to the next.
Mm.
You
No,
know? Like,
for real.
I don't go in with a plan. I wish I could go in with a plan and like script what I was going to say, but I don't. I tried it like for a little bit actually. I would like tried when I first started. I tried making like little notes of like, oh, and this will be a topic, and this will be a topic, and then this will be a topic. And like even when Gail and I used to do like the little like Yap streams together, like we used to try and make topic lists for it. But I realized like topic lists just don't fucking work for me. Like I start and then I'm like, okay, and then I'm going to jump to this thing, and then I'm going to go, you know, hey, and then I'm going to be like, oh, this thing, oh, by the way, damn, crazy that like Jojo Siwa cheated on their partner while in the Big Brother house. Must be crazy watching your partner cheat on live TV while it's broadcast to you. Like that must be so fucking awkward, right? Being like, damn, like, but you know, ain't no one saying karma's a bitch about that right now, but you know, and then I just sort of like flow from one thing to the next. And then I'm like, you know, it kind of reminds me of like how that TV show got started. And it was actually a human experiment that caused it. And like, it was the whole thing where like Big Brother, the TV show, actually only started because of the fact that there was a human experiment in the California Valley to see whether or not people would be able to survive on like a isolated, like essentially deep space like ecosystem, because the idea was when people were going to colonize and terraform different planets, they were going to be in these like little glass domes to start off with, and the plan was they were going to take 10-11 people, maybe it was 13, and put them in one of these glass domes for like two and a bit years, and when they came out, it was going to be whether or not they could survive and like build a society there. But the crazy thing was they left them there, and within like 6 months they were all at each other's throats and trying to kill each other. And like they ended up having to like end the experiment or like have people go in because the place was like so poorly built. They were like dying inside because there wasn't enough oxygen, because it was taken up by the concrete because they didn't cure the concrete, that they couldn't make it up the stairs to like get to the library. So all they could do was farm and like divide resources and like build factions and get ready to go to war with each other. And this is like a true story that happened in like California. And that whole like experiment was how they made these reality TV shows called like Big Brother.
Wow. Right, literally, like literally. Literally exactly what chat said. That's amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god.
See, it's a power.
Shout out to the many instances of scheduled talk getting derailed during coffee dates. Oh?
Oh yeah, that happens. So so normally I do this thing, right? And you might do it too, where you're like, oh, and this is the schedule for the week, and I pull up the schedule and it's over there in the corner, and you know, I'm like, and on Tuesday evening we're doing this, and on Wednesday we're doing this, Thursday it's this, Friday this, that, you know. But somehow I'll get like distracted by something someone says, and I'll start off talking about like, oh, tomorrow we're doing Ensemble Stars. That's crazy. I hope everyone enjoys Ensemble Stars. And then it'll turn into like, did you know 70% of plastic waste dumped in the sea is actually by corporations, and they don't have a single sanction against them for doing that? Meanwhile, I have to drink out of a fucking paper straw that disintegrates within 3 minutes of me getting my fucking drink.
Oh my
Where's
god.
the fucking justice? You know, like.
No, I feel that. Yeah, that happens to me sometimes too. And then it's become a meme where like Chad has to like shake keys at me.
Keys.
Yeah, exactly.
Keys.
Just to get me back
Where's
on
Subway
track.
Surfers? Where's Subway Surfers? I've lost focus. Where's the sand cutting video?
What?
Sand cutting video, like the little like sand cutting video, or like the ones where they're doing like the soap as well, like the soap cutting ones as well. Have you not seen the soap cutting videos?
No.
All right, let me set. I'm gonna send you a link. I'm gonna send you a link. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. It's like deep brain rot content. Literally, I will go on my shorts, and it will be one of the first things on my shorts page. I'm sure of it. Right? Let me.
What is going on with my shorts? That, you know what? I'm not even. Yeah.
or like where they're like doing the little like where they're like popping one of the little like plastic toys.
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean, right?
Yeah, sure.
Like,
no, my algorithm.
I know. I clicked on that. This is the first one. This is the first thing that came up as soon as I opened like my shorts. Okay, it's what if Mean Girls was set in the UK.
Okay.
But like it's a lot, but it's literally just ripped off someone's TikTok and like re-uploaded because obviously nothing on YouTube Shorts is original, and it's literally just like that, and you can see like half the video is like someone making pottery, and like half of the video is like the actual TikTok that's been stolen. That's what I mean. Like those.
You get these? I get these like once in a blue moon, surprisingly.
No, that's most of my feed.
What the heck? What's wrong with my algorithm? I'm starting to wonder.
Wait, am I too brain rotted?
Okay, so like okay, you know what? Let's do a compare and contrast, right? I'm gonna open my phone. Okay, that's BL. Let me change my.
Apparently, they can hear your desktop.
My what?
Apparently, they can hear your desktop audio.
Oh, oops. Okay.
Did you put on Yowie?
No.
I mean, jeez, if you want Yowie, we can just make it right here. Like, there's two of us.
All right, wait. How come they can hear anyway? You know what? Whatever. Anyway. Oh, because it's Discord. No, it wasn't. Okay, yeah. No, oh, it was Discord that played. My bad. Okay. Okay. I'm opening my shorts right now, right? And okay, so it's either. Oh wait, that's Drag Race.
What the frack? Drag Race?
So it's okay. It's either Drag Race, people living in Japan. Those Minecraft shorts, which are starting to get annoying because they keep on playing the same song over and over again. I don't know if I'm pretty sure some of you know what I'm talking about, right? You know those Minecraft shorts where they go like in the, what's the name of that singer? Dochi?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Movie shorts. You know those like yeah, okay. There we go. Someone coloring, yeah, homemaking videos. Yeah. That's my algorithm. Yeah. I feel like my algorithm is very tailored towards me. And then, you know, I get the okay, there you go, like making a snack bento. Yeah, making food.
You have useful stuff. What the fuck? Like literally my shorts is literally just TikToks with like people making food on the other side or like
the engagement, what do you call them?
What? I'm all brain rotted. Literally all of what I get on YouTube in my shorts is brain rot.
That's crazy. You know what? I consider that a good thing though. You have, at least from the looks of it, that just gives you more things to yap about. And like, you know, I can't yap about bento making and people like foreigners living in Japan or yeah, you know, yeah, it's content for you at least. So
is it? This is literally just me watching recycled TikToks.
I mean, I need to shove a what do you call these lozenges?
Oh, a lozenge, yeah.
Yeah. I need to shove one down my throat real quick. Well, not literally down my throat, but you guys get what I mean.
He's getting the
yeah, I'm glucking them.
Glut, 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 glut.
The brain rot is real. The brain rot is
On
so
Skibbity.
real. Oh God, no.
Yeah.
Bruh, I cannot keep up with the language of the people these days. I'm too.
You can't hit Gen Z like or Gen Alpha like slang sentences.
No.
No.
Sometimes I wonder why I'm even here these days. Like, I feel like I should be in a retirement home instead of on your screen sometimes, you know?
Oh, no. You got to be able to like hit random like you know, brain rot levels.
I still don't know what a skibbity toilet is. I thought that was something, I don't know. I thought it was like a fancy way of saying like pooping on the toilet or something.
Okay, what about what's the sentence that you need translated into brain rot?
A sentence? Like
Yeah, like you can translate things into brain rot. You know, there's like a whole translation app for it now, I think.
There's a translation app? What?
Yeah, I think there's a translation app for like that. There's also like brain rot generator apps as well. Like let me find one. Let me find like a brain rot generator app for you. Yeah, there's a slang translator here. Let me see. Let me see. Translate into, I don't. Let's say like, hello, I am Ryzar Blazenfang. Right? How does that sound?
Okay. Yeah.
Right. I got one of these apps up. I am Ryzar Blazenfang. One heck of a dino boy. Heck of a dino boy. All right, let's try that. Okay, I'm gonna put it into this app that I just found. All right.
Okay.
Sup, fam? It's Ryzar Blazenfang. Straight up dino vibes.
The fuck? That's still pretty tame.
Sup, fam? It's Ryzar. You know, let's have a good stream. Let's put in. Let's have a good stream. All right, we can just put these in. All right, we can level these up. Sup, guys? I'm Ryzar Blazenfang. Dino vibes only. Let's vibe hard on this stream, fam.
Oh my god. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought.
Right. Let's throw. You know, it's there. I can use like Gen Alpha language is easy. I had to learn how to speak Gen Alpha for Ross for when we did the 6-month shake-up, and I had to be Roscoe.
Oh, I remember that. That made my brain spin, and that ooh.
Yeah. It was a hell of a thing. I had to like max out the Gen Alpha brain rot. It's still in me. It's still there. You know, I still gotta be like, yo, W streamer, Nathaniel B Sturdy, I show speed, Therian Shaker, imposter, Skibbity Kaisenat. Like,
oh my god.
Like, you gotta just be able to like
my brain.
Like, it's there.
That was information.
Ryzar's like, where's the second meteor?
Where's the second meteor? No, I'm yeah. I already have the demonic summoning circle. Like, just end, please. You know, I don't even care if it's a micro meteor that's just specifically aimed towards me. You know, like the size of a marble just comes crashing in through my window and boop.
Just like, well, gone.
Yeah, exactly. Blink. Gone.
in a blink, in fact, gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Have you watched Alien Stage? Have you watched Alien Stage actually?
A little bit, but not like a huge amount. Like, I'm not 1,000,000% up to date. Honestly, I just like torturing people with it.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. Weaponized, you know, yeah, you know what? I can appreciate that.
like I exist for weaponized yaoi. That's about it. You know,
Yeah.
there's only so much that I can do, and weaponized yaoi is what I exist for.
You know, it's so funny because I remember people talking about Alien Stage on my feed, and I don't know, it wouldn't really draw me in because like, oh, okay, you know, like people are interested. And then the moment they released round 6 and I saw the screenshot of boy kissing, I'm like, boy kissing? Like Alien Stage? Like, okay, okay, I want to, now I'm interested. Okay, now you have my attention.
Right, now I know what I'm talking about. Now I'm fine.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
That's how I ended up watching Alien Stage. And then the rest of the episodes just kind of followed right after. Yeah. Yeah, good times.
Indeed. No, I'm not like fully up to date with it. I never fully like committed to it. If that makes sense. Like I just prefer torturing others with it.
That's understandable.
I mean, Doomed Yaoi does have a special place in my heart, but you know.
Ah, yes, Doomed Yaoi.
Doomed
Yaoi.
Doomed Yaoi has a special place in my heart, but you know, what can I say? My interest extends in many directions.
Oh yeah, totally. Ah, my goodness. Doom. I can't, man. I can't.
You can't what?
I don't. Yeah. Doomed Yaoi. Yeah. So many of them.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of all the different stories flashing through my head, like. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That would. Oh okay. Yeah. For Doomed Yaoi, it gave me Doomed Everything. You're not wrong.
Oh goodness. No, I vibe with that. I feel like there's something nice about like a little bit of doomed romance though.
Yeah. Are those one of your AO3 go-tos?
No, normally it's just PWP, but you know, it is what it is.
PWP. Provisional work permit?
Yeah, provisional work permit.
Huh? They have working class. They have They have
yes.
What? No, that can't be it. No.
What?
Oh. Wait, which? Oh.
Yeah. Provisional work permits.
Oh, that's what it actually.
Provisional work permits. Yes.
Yeah, you know what? I guess it's kind of the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's lit. I want to believe right. No, I actually don't know what PWP is. I actually don't.
Do you not?
I actually don't. Like, I genuinely had to Google it. Guys, you don't understand. Like, I know that, you know, I know there's like a silly, playful, downright. Okay, you know what? Fine. Like, I know there's like moments where the say-so-ness is questionable, but legit, there's a lot of things I still need to Google. Like, there's so much shit, like even you guys say, that I have to Google sometimes because I do not understand what it means.
No
way. No, like legit, I didn't know that's what PWP stands for. I know what PWD is because you know, like I've seen news of people in different countries abusing that privilege for discounts, but I didn't know what PWP was.
Wait, what the fuck is PWD?
Persons with disabilities.
Oh, that's like a. Oh, I didn't even know that acronym.
I love how the priorities are clearly different with what acronyms we know.
Yeah, you gotta prioritize.
I got you. I educate you on what PWD is. You educate me on what PWP is.
Right? My days.
Ancient Dino-ness is showing.
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
We didn't have those fancy acronyms back in the day for
Hey,
these type of things.
yeah, those weren't a thing back in the Jurassic period.
We're just straightforward. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you guys call it PWP. We just call it, that's just dinosaurs out in the wild.
Dinosaurs out in the wild, just
Yeah.
dinosaurs doing dinosaur stuff.
Yeah, you just get right to it. No courtship. Yeah, that's yeah. We just call it that. Like, we didn't have any fancy acronyms back in the day for that.
Mm-hmm. Just dinos doing dino things.
Ryder literally said he needs Urban Dictionary. No, you have no idea. Urban Dictionary has been my best friend over the past few years.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, that's my reality chat. Sorry I had to find out here. oh, also sorry. Feline Fortuna, by the way, thank you so much for the 5 recruitments into the Blazing Gang. Thank you so much, Cupcake. Thank you. Spades, is that a hot dog? Ooh, is that a hot dog? Thank you for the blueberry Ryzupa and the hot dog. Thank you. And Maggie, thank you for the 5 recruitments as part of the Blazing Gang, Cupcake. Thank you. Yo, damn, we love the recruitments today. Heck yeah.
Heck yes.
Oh yeah. Crap. See, this is typical Ryzar Blazenfang. I was about to say something and then I forget. I get distracted. Like, oh yeah. All right. Do you like do you like hot dogs, Zanny?
I do like hot dogs, but it depends if it's like a good hot dog,
Yeah, I feel that. Some hot dogs are just kind of meh. Like, I'm very particular about my bun to hot dog
meat.
to condiment ratio.
No, I don't mind the bun, but I need some good quality meat. I hate the stuff that you bite into and it feels like, you're eating like you can feel it's fake, like it's too squishy.
Yeah, I totally get what you mean.
Yeah. Like it doesn't vibe with me.
Wait, has Zanny tried Tender Juicy? Oh yeah, he's tried some Tender Juicy. All right. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's
Tender Juicy.
It's a specific brand of hot dogs in in the Philippines. Yeah, maybe one day we can go together and I'll have you try it.
Okay.
Yeah, one day. Would you guys want? See, this is what I'm saying. Like, Ryzar and Xander travel content, guys. Would that be something y'all are interested in? Would that be? Oh, speaking of which, we need to request that we get a few extra days in the Baruda the next time we have the chance to.
We do.
Yeah. So like,
we do.
I already have something with Malim, for example, because like during the last stream we were talking about how we wanted to do like an outside Tokyo thing sometime, like maybe for like a night or 2 or 3 even. Yeah, we need to do something together eventually.
No, we need to. Well, we did say that we wanted to maybe spend winter together this year as well.
All right. Yeah.
Right, because you said we should like find a place and like just spend like winter together and like, if we could get like somewhere in like Tokyo or wherever with like a decent connection or like just outside of Koshi with like decent internet and then just like vibe for a winter together.
I'm dragging you to Hokkaido.
Sure.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah. Oof. We're gonna have you ever experienced a hot spring in like cold snowy weather? Oh,
I've never even been to a hot spring.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah, I'm European, my guy. Like
not even artificial hot spring?
No.
Bruh. All right, you're getting naked with us next time then.
Sure.
Yeah, because like, so the first person I ever dragged to a hot spring in FSP, actually the first and only person I've ever dragged to a hot spring in FSP is Altus. Nix as well actually was supposed to like be one of the people, but the night that we were supposed to go, I had an errand to run and I ended up coming back late, so we weren't able to do it anymore. But yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, all right, that's yeah. We okay, there we go. That's yeah. Next time we go for sure.
Oh yeah, chat is saying that we might have an issue because I have tattoos.
Oh, is it visible?
Yeah. There's a visible one on my ribs.
Okay, all right.
I'll see if I can find some like concealer.
Okay, yeah. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl should cover that up.
right.
No, but so like the last spaceship we stayed at allowed it. Like allowed people with, yeah, because I remember going and there was one person I ended up going to the hot spring with that I legit thought was part of the Yakuza. Because they had like a full-blown, like, you know, I'm like, interesting. Yeah. Yeah, maybe if we end up in another spaceship that has one, like, yeah, we can pull you.
All right, I'm down.
Yeah. Getting naked with the boys. Let's go.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh no, that'll be fun.
I'm bound to get a tattoo sometime soon. Oh, actually,
I wanted to get one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I wanted to get one last time I was in Japan. So like I had a studio all picked out that wasn't far from like where we were staying.
Oh.
And because it was, or was it when we were at the hotel? No, it was when we were at the hotel as opposed to like when I was in my little apartment. But like when we were at the hotel that time, I wanted to get one done then, but I just like ran out of time. And it was someone that did walk-ins as well and was nearby. And I was like, oh, that's kind of like perfect. So I wanted to like just go in and get some quick work done. And like, but we ended up just not having time because of the fact that like we ended up overstaying at the studio one of those days. And like on top of that as well, one of our like free days got cut a little bit into. So I was like, I ended up just being like, oh, I guess that like, because I think it was the night that we were all, it was the night after or the day after we all got dinner together. And like, I'd wanted to on like the free day after dinner, like just kind of like walk up myself and just like get it done. But I ended up, it ended up with like, meeting with everyone at like breakfast, and I ended up getting sidetracked with like everyone at breakfast.
right.
Yeah.
Oh man, I remember I promised Uki that I would let them brand me with I think what was the tattoo I was planning to get? I wanted to get a, oh wait, you play League of Legends, you should know this character.
Yeah.
You know Rakan?
Yes.
Yeah. So I wanted to have a tattoo of his feather, his Star Guardian feather though, on like any part of my body. Yeah.
Why Rakan?
I don't. That's a good question. I guess it's just a League Days thing for me. Back when I was really active with League of Legends, he was one of my favorite champions. And I don't know, I was just aesthetically drawn to his Star Guardian. Not necessarily the outfit, but so when Star Guardian, Rakan, and Saya first came out, like they were kind of like because like they have the new version where like they're redeemed now. But when they first came out, they were like these like anti-Star Guardians, like, you know, they turned to the dark side, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of sexy. So I think from then on, like, because it was either going to be like the Rakan feather or something set related, probably like the spirit blossom.
I love Set. Oh, I love Set. Okay, there we go. Oh, I love Set so much. Oh, he's so perfect. Oh, I love Set so much. He's so perfect. I love him.
Yeah, you know what? Understandable. Have a nice day. I feel like every single boy kisser I know has a thing for Set.
He's so good. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, love Set. Got all the time in the world for Set's wonderful. Oh, love Set's great. And like he has so many like iconic lines as well, and like he just fucking like does so good. And he's like, does anybody know whose teeth is stuck in my knuckles? And like he's got that one, and like he's great. Love him.
Oh my god! Wait, you know what? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I didn't realize he was gonna be in the fighting game. I think, but I guess it makes sense given he is like the fighter.
Yeah, he's like the pit fighter. Set the pit fighter. Yeah.
Oh god. Okay, I know who I'm maining once that fighting game comes out. Oof. Oh yeah, baby.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I need to drag you into a league. We need to play League together sometime.
Well, we tried to play League together, like back when I was going to do a collab with everyone, and like it just ended up with like everyone being in fucking Asia.
Yeah, no, I'll drag you to North America next time. Yeah, no, because we had a phase where it was like me, Altus, and Malim, because like we're all kind of within vicinity of each other, so. We're like, why are we playing on NA? Like, we should just play on the Asia servers if it's just gonna be the three of us, right? But yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. Okay, we need to plan that. I don't know, maybe in June.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely in June. Okay, it's a date. Oh, Cass, you coming? Hey, Cass, League. Yeah, I've had a League itch. Oh man, my itch for League has been through the roof. Like, oof. I need to play League. Okay, now I need to play League. Like, ever since we got onto the topic of Rakan and then said, yeah, I need to play League, dude. Oof. It's so funny because like, so back season. Oh God. Okay, back during prehistoric times channel, right? Like season 4, season 5, like this were like my try hard League days, challenger, and then I think it was like I fell off around season 7 because like season 4 or 5 challenger, and then I didn't get to play as much, so I went to diamond, and then after the diamond fall off, it's like I had like a moment where I'm like, yeah, I don't want to play anymore. So I just ended up playing casually, and then my skill just deteriorated into ironness at this point. But yeah, oof. But the itch to play League again has been coming back recently. Like, it's absolutely been coming back. I think I even... Am I spoiling this by saying this? No, it should be fine. I even asked the Dark Overlords if I can like do a League event or like League something in the future. So yeah, that's something I absolutely want to get on. I need to make sure to.
Yes.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, the Dark Overlords have specific rules when it comes to streaming League.
Yes. They do. They
have it typically written like on a document. There are like League rules. It's literally has to be a collab, has to be like almost full party, like 4 or 5 people, has to be like all of that, has to be more than 1 POV. Like it's literally that.
Yep. Not even more than 1, ideally less. But understandable.
Like, has to be. Yeah. Like, I get it. Like, I don't really fuck with League. Like, I like the lore. I like the card game. I like the RPG. But it's just like the game itself. It's like, like, it's like, it's like, like, it's, I don't really fuck with any game that people can take, like, too serious,
Oh, yeah.
Like I feel like when there's so much like too serious like on there, it takes the fun out of it. And I play games to have like fun. And when there are people getting fucking pressed about it, I'm like, okay, because like I feel like people get way too fucking pressed about some games. You know?
You mean like try hard?
Yeah, like people get way too try hard, or like people get so focused on it that it's just like not fun. And I'm like, I play to have fun. And I want to play to have fun with my Netherlings, with the people who are there. And if I'm not having fun, chances are they're not having fun with me because there's no fun to be had with like what's going on, right? And also I have to think about like if I am just having fun 100% by myself, then I have to think like, well, is this enjoyable for my Netherlings as well? Because it's all good sitting there and like playing with my ball all by myself, but like, is there anything they can get out of it? Like, you know. So I always just figure that should be like primary concern, you know?
Gotcha. No, I get you. I absolutely get you. Like, it's a good thing you didn't know me in 2014, 2015 then. That was my mega try-hard era, like actual salt in the wound, raging at my PC. No, I remember even playing at this was like the era when like cyber cafes were a thing back in like my place. So I'd always have to go to like an internet cafe to play League because number one, we had a PC at home, but it was a very cheap PC. Like the only reason we had the PC was for like schoolwork, you know, so that we can like whenever I need to submit papers, I didn't have to go to like an internet cafe. But other than that, my computer was absolute dog shit back at home. And number two, we didn't even have internet back then. Yeah, believe it or not, 2014, 2015, we didn't have internet, proper internet at home. So I had to were we still on dial-up?
Oh no, we're getting like they're like
yeah,
like that.
Cause like again, this was like the period I was living in the middle of the rice field, so like no cable, no proper internet. Sorry, wait, did we even have internet at the? No, actually, we didn't even have internet at the time. No. Because the phone lines didn't even reach us. Yeah.
How did you... Wait, how did you use, like... How did you do anything if you didn't have the internet?
You mean... I hate that. Wait.
Like, what did you do?
What did I do? No, this is why I'm uncultured as fuck.
Like, what? Like, what would you... What would you do? Like,
so... To kill time, right? Because I couldn't like browse the internet. Like imagine not having internet in this day and age, especially, right? No,
like what? Like what did like how? What?
So
like,
I was stuck with either. I guess that's why I became a bookworm. So it's either reading books. I would watch the same DVDs over and over again. That's why like there's certain movies and shows that I can like literally quote line per line because. Yeah, like because of our living situation, I remember I'd have this one series. So like, have you watched Oran High School Host Club, for example?
I've not seen it, but I've not watched it, but I've seen it.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So like that, for example, I'd only get like I'd be lucky enough to get like 1 or 2 DVDs within a year. Because that was the living situation was crazy back then. And because of that, if I wanted to watch, because remember we don't have cable, guys. We did have like antenna TV, all right. We did have antenna TV, but you only get so many channels with antenna TV, and it'd be fuzzy AF. It'd be fuzzy AF, okay?
Yeah, I remember that. You'd have to like adjust the antenna to like get the picture.
Yeah, exactly. And then like
yeah.
As you switch channels, sometimes you have to like readjust it just so that it can pick it up properly. So yeah, I was stuck watching the same things if I wanted to watch TV. But unfortunately this did not last. While everyone was playing while everyone was on their PlayStation 3s, their PlayStation 4s, their Wiis, I was stuck with the PlayStation 1 for years.
Oh no.
Oh my God. So yeah, that was certainly a time. It's a very humbling experience looking back on that, but at the same time, holy shit, how did I survive? Yeah, this is why like I'm not aware of a lot of pop culture stuff. Like I'm very
to be fair.
Yeah.
This was a time like before my time.
Yeah.
Because you're Jurassic, so you're quite old.
Yeah, like cavemen, we drew on stone walls and stuff. Yeah, that whole shebang.
Yeah, so like even then there are references that you make that are beyond my time.
Yeah. Oh, those were the days. I don't know. Somehow, from the rice fields, here I am now in FSPEN. So, like, literally, you can come from the rice fields and end up here. So, hopefully, that inspires an entire generation of, like, I used to work the farm in my day, milk the cows, and look at me now.
When I was young, I used to do, you know.
Oh God. Okay, for the record though, chat, just so that we're clear, I lived in the middle of the rice fields, but I didn't necessarily work the rice fields. Okay, we just happened to have a home that was in the middle of the rice fields. Okay, just to be clear with that, I don't want people to shoot with that. I actually am not that there's anything wrong with that, but I don't want it to sound like I was like, in that type of situation. We just happened to live in the middle of rice fields. There we go. We didn't own the rice fields either, by the way. It's not like a hacienda thing where I was like some kind of aristocratic, like some kind of aristocrat or don that was like, no, it's not that either. We just simply had a home in the middle of the rice fields because that was a lot that was vacant. That was a lot that was available to us, and it was what we could afford at the time. And yeah. We still have that home in the middle of the rice fields, by the way, except for it's not necessarily rice fields anymore because, urbanization. Yeah. It's become a very popular place, actually. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, no, I have nothing to tack on to that. I'm just like, What's life before internet?
Yeah, exactly. The dinosaur age.
Literally like prehistoric times.
So no rice. No. Okay, the weird thing was that even though we live next to a rice fields, our rice supply would come from even farther. Cause the farther you get your goods, like the farther from civilization you get your goods. Cause the place I come from is it used to, I feel like we started lagging behind in comparison to other countries, but we were like with agriculture, there you go, that's the word, agriculture. The farther you get your goods from, like the farther from civilization, the cheaper it tends to be. So that was the weird thing. Even though we lived in the middle of the rice fields, we still got some of our vegetables and rice from somewhere much farther just because it'd be cheaper. Weird, right?
Right, it's going even further afield.
Yeah. Because also sometimes we get it for free. That's another thing, actually.
Okay.
Sometimes we didn't
free
even
rice?
have to.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. We'd get them in like sacks. Like we get like free sacks of rice. Yeah. See, this is like how
my guy is like going deep into this. Okay.
This is like actual country. Like I shit you not. Like I'm not necessarily corn fed, but it's like the equivalent of someone that came from like a corn fed background. So because we had ancestors that lived further in, when I say ancestors, okay, like I feel like this is why FSP summoned me as a Dinoboi, because legit prehistoric, geriatric, from the middle of nowhere, ending up being reincarnated as a dinosaur. So we had ancestors in like very far places, and when I say very far places, I'm talking like half a day's worth of travel time if you want to get there back in the day. But because of modern age, like roads are becoming more accessible and the whole shebang. But yeah, back in the day it would take like 12 to maybe up to 16 hours to get to these places. And the reason why is you'd have to go through all these valleys. And when I say valleys, like exactly how you picture it, chat. When you picture valleys, when you hear the word valleys, you're imagining like open fields, lush greens. Yes, that's exactly the type of terrain we had to traverse. And not just valleys. We'd have to go over mountains, and not just like one singular mountain. I'm talking like mountain range, where it's like a group of mountains that you have to drive through just to get to these places. And it's not just one mountain range. We have to go through 2 mountain ranges. So, and I hated that, by the way. Back in the day when we had to make those travels, I hated that. Not necessarily because it was far, but because I got crazy car sickness because of how winded these roads are and how rocky these roads are, by the way. So it's like bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. No, but yeah, that's how we ended up getting our rice for free. Because since our ancestors lived so much more farther where the actual, where actual agriculture happens, where it's like miles and miles of rice fields, like they just give it to us for free because it's like really cheap to get it from that area. So yeah, and I guess that's one of the beautiful things about like the culture in that country, in the back in the Philippines back in the day. Families are very close knit, they kind of look after each other. That's why we'd be sent like these free sacks of rice, and it'd be like, yes, thank you.
Thank you for the rice.
Yeah, not necessarily corn fed, more so rice fed. Yeah, it was, but yeah, like I said, chat, like it's very humbling, and I feel like I wouldn't be the Dinoboi I am today if it weren't for those experiences back then. But yeah, would I want to go through it again? No. Thank you. That's why, yes, thank you for the memberships. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the donations. That's why, yeah, life is a bit better thanks to the Ryzars and the opportunities that I have in front of me. Goodness. Have you ever been to the rice fields, Mr. Xander?
I have not. I've never actually even been outside of Tokyo. That was my one trip to that part of the world. I've never got the chance to roam around Asia yet.
Oh, okay. We need to change that. Okay. Yeah, it's like, that's one thing I really want to do with some of the boys, at least those that are open to it. Like, if some of you are making like the long trips over to Japan, like might as well, like if within means to, like spend an extra week or two to like visit other countries. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, no, I would love to like visit more than just Tokyo, because they always just like bring us out and like immediately just put us in, and they get us to do our work, and then it's like, okay, done, and now it's go home. We maybe get like 1 or 2 free days, like tops, while we're there, but at the same time, it's like, I'd like a little bit of time to roam, see what else is out there, and also just like not spend the entire time like in the center of the city as well, because it's yeah, no, it just yeah, it feels like I want to do more while I'm there, and I feel like, I don't want to just do like, oh, let's turn up to the studio and record a thing, and then, come and then go, and then, like it's also rushed, and I don't know, I'd like a little bit more time,
Oh yeah, totally. No, I think it should be very feasible especially for the both of us, since we both literally lug our streaming equipment over whenever
literally. Yeah, no, I hate the idea of like going all that way just to not stream,
No, totally same.
Like, it feels kind of unnecessary, because otherwise it's like, oh, let's just like bring our whole ass self over to Tokyo. Let's, go there, do a bunch of stuff related to streaming, and then just spend like the evenings and afternoons just goofing off. Or like maybe if we're not like goofing off, well, I don't know. It's like, in the nicest way, like once you've been brought there like 2 or 3 times by FSP, like you run out of stuff to do. It's like, okay, we've done all the touristy stuff. Okay, I don't want to drag my ass to the Pokemon Center. Okay, I don't want to fucking go there. Okay, I won't be fucking dragged there again. All right, it's Harajuku. Okay, I know my stops. I go Harajuku, I buy clothes. I go Konbini, I get food. I go new bar, new dinner place. Okay, done. I've done like the 4 things I need to do. Okay, after that, it's like, might as well do streams and have like fun and do like a stream a day while I'm there. Even if it's just like a reduced schedule, there's still time to do stuff. And I don't want to leave my Netherlings unattended, because when I leave my Netherlings unattended, that's when they set fire to things.
Oh god, the anarchy just goes down.
Yeah, Netherlings, you set fire to things. You know you do. Yeah, Netherlings, come along. Netherlings, come on. I know you're there. I know. Yeah, there we go. Can confirm. Teehee.
Oh my god.
They eat things. What are we supposed to do? Behave. How? Yeah, exactly. Arson. Set fire. See, the Netherlings set fire while Ryzar's just crying. See, like that's the.
I was about to say, yeah.
See, if I don't keep an eye on them, they set fire to things. They eat stuff. It's a thing. They look like little precious jelly demons, but as soon as they're left alone, they might as well. They just start setting fire to things. You know, it's a habit. It's a habit. I need to keep an eye on them, otherwise they'll just start chewing things and setting stuff on fire.
That's a very interesting opposite, because like with the Ryzars, it's like, yeah, exactly. Like there's just like lots of sadness and like I think I remember when that one meme of like my Shayla. At first I'm like,
Shayla.
Yeah, I'm like, who's Shayla? Like, oh, okay, it's a meme. See, I'm like really slow on the meme pickup, but yeah. Very interesting contrast, I guess.
Yeah, no, the usual pattern with the Netherlings, and I'm going to call out my Netherlings here. Okay, don't worry, guys. You can beat me with a chair for it tomorrow.
On full blast, go.
Okay, go. So the regular pattern with the Netherlings is I'm like, hey guys, I'm going away for a couple of days. You know, I'll see you when I get back, okay? And they're like, yeah, he's gone, party time, finally, no Incubus to keep an eye on us, let's go, the club is ours, let's drink and play Uno and set fire to things, right? And that's day one. And then day 2 or day 3 comes around, and eventually they go, wait, he's really gone, wait, he's actually gone. Wait, I changed my... Wait, where is he? He's gone. He's actually gone. Can he come back? Where is he? I want him back. Wait, he's not meant to be gone for this long. It feels weird. It feels wrong. Can he come back? Wait, it's been too long. I don't like this. Like, yeah, that's how they go. That's the change up. Like...
And then they start burning cities. Essentially. Okay, wait. Now I'm curious. Like, what's the like ever since you debuted? What's the longest you've gone not like streaming and not being with your Netherlings?
4 days.
4 days, and I'm assuming this is like because of like a trip.
Because of Japan.
Yeah.
So the longest I've gone without streaming to my Netherlings is 4 days, and that was because I needed to fly out to Japan. It was a day to travel, a day to land and get into the hotel, and then a day to rest up, and then it was straight back to them.
Right.
So like 4 days.
Damn.
Yeah, 4 days is the maximum that the Netherlings have been without me since I debuted.
Oh, I remember this duration, because like this was this not during when Ravanis already debuted? Because like I think you guys went ahead at the time.
Ravanis already debuted.
Yeah, I think like this was like the period where you guys went to the Baruda. I think it was either like, oh wait, no, maybe not.
No, I think it was because I'd already been for the 3D prep, and
okay, right.
That was when they had to set me up for where
this
to
was
go
the other
for like
place.
a month.
Right.
Yeah, so I think that was when they had to set me up for the month because they couldn't. That was it. Okay, now I remember. Okay, so I traveled, got there. So it takes a whole day. So the day before, the day traveling, I couldn't do anything. Then I'm in the air the entire time as well the next day. Then I arrive in Japan and I got to sleep it off. And then during the day after, they couldn't get my stuff to me to stream for like that day. It was the day after that. So yeah, so it was 4 days total when I was having to set up for the 3D, but I was also in my apartment as well. So I had to like get everything sorted while I was in that little like short stay like salaryman apartment that they had. And then it was like back. But yeah, 4 days is the most they've ever been without me.
That's crazy.
I don't like leaving them for more than 2 days.
Ooh.
one is like acceptable. I can leave them for 1 day a week. That's okay. So, all right. So spot the slightly psychotic streamer. So, I don't like leave it. 1 day a week is acceptable. They can have 1 day without me a week. That's Monday. Okay, that's missing Zanny day. Okay,
Right.
that's all we need. And then 2 days in a week without me isn't really very good, but I can accept it. I can accept it if I take like 2 days off, like a Monday and a Tuesday next to each other. Now that's bad if it's Monday and Tuesday next to each other, because they have to be 48 hours without me. And but a Monday and then a Thursday or something like that, like that's okay because they get something in between, right? So that's 2 missing Zanny days, right? But Monday and Tuesday next to each other, that's probably the one that's most likely, because that's the way like my time off works. But also it's the one where I'm like, you better be ready for me when I come back. You better be. But if it gets more than like 2 days in a row, if it's like 3 days, or I take 3 days off in a week, then I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I a streamer? Why am I not just sat outside fucking Walmart jingling coins in a fucking cup? Like why? It's like I don't have a job. It's like I don't host Club Netherbrand. What's the job here? Here we go. The first 4-day gap was the trip home from Japan in August to September last year. The second was indeed November. Yes, so there's only been 2 4-day gaps since I debuted.
Interesting.
Yeah. In a year and a half.
Damn. Coinkedinkly, both instances was like with Ravenous, pre-debut Ravenous, and then like after debut Ravenous.
Yeah. Oh, I'll also make Twitter Spaces during that time as well, though.
Ah, yes, Twitter Spaces.
Because, like, or sometimes I'll just do extra Twitter Spaces because.
Cute.
Like, I was thinking of doing like a Twitter Space as well on like, I don't know, maybe like Sunday or something, or like Saturday, or like Monday, or like I don't know. I was thinking of doing like a Twitter. Not Monday. I was thinking of doing like a Twitter Space sometime in the next like week or two, just to like get an extra Yap session.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Someone said, as one who is both a Netherling and Ryzar, we are always so well behaved, unless the Ryzars hear the forbidden F word. Teehee. Ah, the forbidden F word. Yes. Also, quick shout out to ZATSU for the 1 recruitment. Thank you for the 1 recruitment, ZATSU, as well as to Ataro. Arigatou gozaimasu for the 1 recruitment. Thank you. But yes, the Netherlings. Well, thankfully, you know what? On my end of things, the Ryzars haven't quite gotten to burning down things yet. I think I might have to keep an eye out for that, though, now that you mention it. Yeah, usually there's just a lot of sadness, and yeah, usually that's just the case mostly on the timeline, I'd see. But for the most part, they'd be yet. Yeah, exactly, yet.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, there's still time for them to develop. They've only been going 6 months. My Netherlings really came into their own of setting fire to things and demanding things for like when they were at, where is it? Like when they hit, let me check. let me check. When did they start setting fire to things? Let me check. I think it was around August they started setting fire to things. No, June.
My God.
June. It was June, July they started setting fire to things. It was after the April birthday. It was like May. I think it was June, July. Yeah, June, July they started setting fire to things. I do have like a note of that for like little moments. That was when they first started threatening the streamer and being like, "Hey, we'll set fire to the fucking house."
Oh God.
Like, hey, don't leave us alone.
They grow up so fast, man.
Yeah. Oh, and it's Maid Day as well tomorrow.
Like, as in, like, maid? As in, like, maid?
Like maid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm dressing up as a maid tomorrow.
Wait, Mother's Day is Maid Day as well?
wait. It's Saturday tomorrow for me.
All right, time zones crazy.
Time zones. Yeah, but either way, it's a day to dress up as a maid tomorrow. I'm dressing up as a maid.
Oh, hot.
Right.
Oh, okay. So that's today for me. Got it. Right.
I'm dressing up as a maid tomorrow, and yeah, I'm gonna see how that goes down with everyone.
Let's go, Incubus wa maid summer.
Right. I'm gonna hit them with some like maid stuff. And also I'm gonna be dressed as a maid while playing Ensemble Stars, which like,
oh my god.
But I feel like it's like premium, you know?
Yeah.
That feels like you know, great work there.
Yeah, usually people need to pay for that. Goodness. I'm so happy we got perms for that game. Goodness gracious.
Right. I think it's what am I doing? I'm Stumble Stars in the morning, and then that night I'm doing Ensemble Stars in the morning, and in the evening I'm doing Supermarket Sim. So I'm gonna be dressed up as a maid at a supermarket as well.
Aww.
Right.
I need them to create a maid why hasn't anyone made this yet? Actually, I need a maid cafe simulator game. That's what I need.
That would be cute.
Right? There's so many simulator games that are yet to be explored. Maid cafe simulator game. What was like another one I really wanted? There's not a I mean, there is one already, but there's not that one epic like barista simulator game yet. There is like one, but it's kind of buggy and the reviews are kind of eh. So yeah, that's another one I'm waiting for. Oh, that would be great. That'd be so good.
Yeah, no, that'd be so good. I'd like that.
No,
it's good. I need a like, I don't know. I already have like, I think I have a maid outfit around here somewhere. I'll have to check.
Ooh, did someone make you an asset or did you just like
So someone made me an asset like a while back. I'll see if it still fits with, you know, the new look. It should do.
Yeah.
I might have to take off you.
Yeah.
I might have to take off some clothing. But like I definitely at least have a sexy apron.
Wait, I think I have one. Wait a minute. Blazets. Oh my god, that Chewbacca art is gorgeous. Like
right.
I like immediately as soon as I open. Okay. Got a
No, it's so pretty.
All right, maid outfit. I could have sworn I saw one. Am I imagining things? Didn't Star make what? I knew it. There it is. Oh my god. Okay, wait. I need to. Okay, there we go. Yeah, noted, saved. There we go. Maid Rai. Oh my god. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you're gonna get maybe tomorrow, chat. Like you'll get the because we have the Avalum, well, almost Ravalum collab tomorrow. Well, tomorrow my time. It's still gonna be like same day for, well, no, technically it's also tomorrow for the NA time zoners, but I mean it still falls under May 10 for some of the NA time zoners. So maybe you'll get the maid outfit during that collab. Yeah. And then we can even do the.
Oh yeah, technically like maid day is like past for you now.
No, it's technically like
just now.
Yeah, it's like now.
Oh, it's just starting. Okay.
Yeah, but like by the time we do the Ravelum collab, it's gonna be like past already.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, but you know, it's like what they say with like drinking, for example. It's like 5 o'clock somewhere, so you know that kind of works as well, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we can do the whole like that one trending thing recently. How does it go? Like Ryzar-chan, hi, Nani Daisuke. Yeah, there you go. I don't know. Maybe if incentivized enough, we will. But
I have no idea what that trend is. I do not keep.
You do not know what that is? Okay.
I don't keep up with trends. I don't do it. So I know we get encouraged to at FSP and all that, and it's like, oh yeah, like always like. I don't give a fuck. I don't want kids watching me.
I mean, to be fair, we can, like, it's like double-sided. Like on one hand, there's like all these trends we could be doing. On the other hand, copyrights. There's usually like a copyright thing to it. So,
my days. Like I don't even want to deal with like the copyright of things. I literally like I only want to deal with copyright if I really, really want something. Like I want to cover a song.
Oh yeah, I get that.
Like, you know. Like if I really, really want something, I'm willing to like do the copyright stuff. But like, oh my days. Like just jumping through like a bunch of hoops just for a YouTube short, I'm like, it ain't worth it.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Jabako, hello.
Hey.
Beautiful Avalum art. Literally, we just saw your full piece. You finally finished it. Let's go.
Nice. Congratulations. I look lovely.
Yeah, you look smexy in that piece. Holy shit.
Oh, well, thank you.
But you always do, so I think that's like a moot compliment.
No, it's a wonderful work. It's very easy to look lovely when the artist is extremely talented.
Arigatou gozaimasu. Hontoni arigatou gozaimasu, actually. Oh, man. Oh, also, thank you so much to Mallow for the mint chocolate Ryzupa. Netherzor sending birthday trip funds. Hey! Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah. Me and Zanny we'll definitely try to plan something. And then you'll just randomly see a Twitter space pop up and we're in a bathtub together or something. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be really fun.
That'll be nice. Yeah, that'll be where we chill out.
Yeah. Oh, also Gold Boys, thank you for the 5 recruitments as part of the Blazing Gang. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Oh, and Jubako as well. Thank you for the 5 recruitments as part of the Blazing Gang. Yo, we're getting so many recruitments today. Let's go.
Nice.
I guess today is a recruitment kind of day for the Ryzars.
Nice, lovely.
We love that. We absolutely love that. Thank you so much. Thank you. And okay. Checking out the time, we still have 6 minutes together because between me wanting to get more sleep and you needing your beauty rest after streaming like 2 games today on top of doing this stream.
Listen, 2 streams a day is standard, okay? Like, because like I do 4 hours a piece, right? Maybe 4.5. That's just 8.5 hours.
Bro, what amazed me that I forgot if it was like the more recent one or like a few streams back, like I go to sleep and you're just starting your Project Zomboid stream. I wake up the next morning and you're still playing Project Zomboid.
Was that the day before yesterday or was that a week ago?
I think it might have been both. Because my sleep schedule's been like shorter than usual. I haven't been a happy Dinoboi in terms of my sleep, so I think it's both. Oh God.
I just really like it. Okay, so like I find streaming really like rewarding, you know.
Right.
I like getting to spend the time with my Netherlings. I like getting to spend the time with my community. And like at the same time, I've got that extra little shove lately since I've had my 2.0 where I'm now doing it in a style that I really like. And you know, I feel like I'm more myself than ever on stream. And I finally, you know, I get that. You know, it feels good. And yeah, tee-hee.
Tee-hee indeed.
Tee-hee. Like, it just feels good. And like, you know, I really like it. I want to kind of push the envelope a lot more with what I'm doing in streaming. I want to do a lot more stuff, cover a lot more, find a lot more things. And of course, like, you know, we just had the 2.0, but that means the rest of the year is clear for me to do stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I still have, you know, songs I want to cover. I still have things I want to do. You know that like the Dark Overlords kind of like owe me at least a few favors here and there. So
absolutely.
Yeah, you know, sure. I get to take advantage of those throughout the year. So heck, you know,
it's still crazy to me that I exist in an era where I don't know, because like last year, I think we've had this discussion even during like literally the last ZATSU, how like you've warmed up to the idea of doing like songs even.
Yeah. I've warmed up a lot to the prospect of it. there's a lot of stuff that goes into a lot of things behind the scenes, and at the same time as well with, you know, the FSP side of things.
Yeah.
I think that I warmed up to the prospect of it a lot more. Not because I want to go into specifically being like an idle VTuber. That's not really what holds my attention.
Oh yeah.
But I want to be able to do it simply because I want to be able to say that I can do it, and I can do it fucking well if I choose to. You know, it's always very easy to like put people in a box, especially when it comes to VTubers. You know, this is the VTuber that does this is the VTuber that does that, this is the one that does that, you know. And I don't really like that, because I didn't really come in with the intention of being any particular type of anything. I turned up, I didn't really feel like very many things fit me to begin with, and then I had this mentality to start up with where I was just like, oh, what if I just avoided this and only did the stuff that I you know, what if I just completely avoided the stuff that I disliked, or, you know, didn't feel the most confident towards, and just sort of like, you know, tried to just be very agreeable with everything, right? And being agreeable doesn't fucking work, especially not at FSP, in my experience. Like being very agreeable, being very passive doesn't particularly work. And I've kind of realized I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to just stick to things. I want to do a bit of everything, and then sort of just attack things with the, hey, you said I couldn't do this thing? Fuck you. Look at that. I do it, and I do it fucking well. You know?
Yeah. No, I can totally get behind that. Like, I'm all for, I don't know, like, I think I've told the Ryzars this, I couldn't obviously tell the full story, but, you know, back in the prehistoric era, I remember in the, you know, what I was doing back then, I had, I didn't, like, okay, with what I was doing back then, I didn't quite fit in, with the group I was with. And they were kind of the, how do I explain this? Let's try to put this into VTuber terms, maybe. Like, I was with a specific group, right? And they were kind of doing their thing, but what the thing they were doing was not necessarily something I excelled at. And but they were touting it to me as though, like, this is the way you should do things, because this was the only way to go. But eventually I started going out of that instead. Like, I started like, you know what, this really doesn't feel right to me, and I'm not happy doing what I'm doing. If I keep doing it the way they want me to, I'm gonna go out of, you know, I'm just gonna take a risk, go out of my bubble. And not only did it pay off for me big time, but I was so much happier doing what I was doing. And I mean, yeah, I've told the Ryzars this, right? Because of that mindset where I just said, like, fuck it, I'm gonna do what I'm best at. And like, because of that, I got to travel the world. Like, again, from rice fields to visiting all these different countries back in the prehistoric era. And yeah, like, that's always a lesson that I've kept in mind my whole life, where sometimes you don't need to follow the norm. You don't need to follow what's necessarily tradition, especially if you know in your heart of hearts that you're destined for something. You know, you're supposed to be doing something on your own terms, and you should never be afraid to, like, break those boundaries. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment, especially if it could pretend. I know not everyone has the luxury of pursuing, you know, what makes them happy, but, you know, sometimes it's feasible. It does work, and that's, like, I speak from experience, and that's a lesson I hold dear to my heart up until this day. I feel like I wouldn't be the person I am right now. I feel like I wouldn't even be here right now. I wouldn't have ever been resurrected as a dinosaur in the modern day if it had not been for that mindset. So I kind of get I kind of get it.
Yeah, no. We're very much of like a similar mind with that sort of thing, where there's a lot of pushing and shoving that goes into getting what you want.
Totes.
Yes, teehee. I shan't expound on your point too much more from that. Honestly, you're very clear with. Yeah, I just agree with everything you said.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, those were some really good times. I got to I think the most rewarding thing about that time was I remember the first time I ever got to step into Japan because of not because of this was like years ago. This was like many years ago with the prehistoric era chat. Like I remember my first few clawed steps into because I had like a gig in Japan before, and that was where I really started feeling like I had to control my destiny. Those were some really good times. And then it's crazy because like years later I get to go back to Japan for a different reason now. Which is to be with the boys and boys. Yeah, the boys.
He means me. He means me.
He
means me.
Actual singular.
He means me. That's singular. He's just being polite. He means me.
Yeah, sure. Oh goodness. Yeah. Keep doing you, chat. Don't let anyone tell you. Well, I mean, sometimes it's great to listen. Sometimes, we live in a world where you can't go at it alone. But sometimes you got to do your own thing as well, especially if you know that what you bring to the table is correct. Okay. But yes, we have. Yeah, that is our day today. That was our time today for our ZATSU. Mr. Zanny, thank you so much for making time to drop by today. Thank you so much.
Thank you all for having me on. It's really great getting to spend time with you again, Ryzar. And of course, I'll have to have you at the club sometime soon as well and find some excuse for that.
Yeah, in a month or two.
In a month or two. Yeah, no.
No, actually next month maybe.
Well, we'll also do something when we're in like the Barudas or something. We'll do like another thing where we eat yakiniku and just do the thing. Let's try and get them to give us more food.
Yes.
We should get them to do like a stream. Okay, stream, but we get them to set up and it's just us eating yakiniku hand cam. While the two of us are just like vibing the fuck out. That sounds like a genius idea.
Oh, absolutely. I would love that.
That sounds great. I love that idea.
If not at an actual yakiniku place, if they could just get a portable grill and whatever it takes.
Oh yeah, no, wherever. I'm for that.
Whenever, wherever. Okay then, chat. With that said, any anything to look forward for you, Mr. Zanny? Actually, do you have anything coming up?
Well, I have my 2.0 merchandise out right now. So if you want to get a little 2.0 Zanny, do it. This is the canon me now. Forget the old one. No, the 2.0 stuff is out, of course. But no, I'm just really excited for the Ensemble Stars stream tomorrow. It's Maid Day, so if you want to watch me dress up as a maid and play Ensemble Stars, if that's something that's up your street, I'd recommend it. Apart from that, we're going for just standard stuff. We've got another 3 streams before the weekends, even though it's like Saturday. We've got obviously Ensemble Stars in the morning, Supermarket Simulator at night, and on Sunday night after Ryzar's birthday, I'm going to be doing some late night Baldur's Gate 3 as well, all the way into the night.
Let's go.
Heck. But until then, I'm just going to be getting comfy and cozy.
Heck yeah. There we go. And on my end, chat, yes, birthday celebration coming this Sunday. We're going to be doing a 6-hour celebration. We have a few call-ins coming in. We're going to be having a few guests over for at 15-minute intervals for anyone that wanted to greet this Dinoboi a happy birthday. Some lovely friends that we'll have on, and birthday merch as well. It is not out for pre-order yet, but pre-orders will be opening on the evening of my birthday, well, morning for some of you, depending on what time zone you're in. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Yeah, get your hands on that leather pouch, guys. It's pretty smexy. With that said, yes, we shall be taking our leave now. Thank you again, Zanny. Once again, this has been Ryzar Blazenfang, What I Have a Dinoboi from First Stage Production Ian, second generation, Ravenous, and of course, the lovely Mr. Xander Netherbrand. Always a pleasure. Thank you for being here. And we'll see you all again next time. Well, that next time being the Ravelum collab, I guess, in like 22 hours from now. Yeah. I won't be streaming tonight. I'll be taking the night off to rest up for this Dinoboy's birthday activities. And also because we want to give the spotlight to Mr. Gale Galleon, who is doing his 2.0 later as well. So please do support Gale. I believe he'll be doing it at 1 a.m. JST. Wait, let me double check the calendar. Yes, this is 1 a.m. JST, I believe. All right then, Cupcake. Oh, I was about to say that we could raid into Gale, but I think he's wrapping up on his karaoke as well.
Oh.
So I think instead will be, let me double check the calendar. Okay, we'll be raiding into Lucy instead. Okay. All right, guys. Have a good one. See y'all again next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, no end screen message for y'all. I'm just gonna go straight back to bed, rest a bit. All right, Cupcakes, bye-bye. Dinoboi out.